Okay. Okay. So, good morning to everybody. I'm Peter Soga from CRC Industries, the manufacturer of Kontakt, Chemie, and CRC products, which you can find in the portfolio of SOS Electronic, one of our major distributors in the Eastern Central European area. I'm here today to give you a quick overview of all the products which can be linked to the retail maintenance, which is now the major topic of the month at SOS Electronic. So I think we can start. I'd like to make it as interactive as possible. So if you have any questions at any time, just raise your hand virtually or stop me anyway, and I'm here to answer all your questions. I don't know, can I get a quick feedback that the picture can be seen? So the first slide of my presentation can be seen.
Yes, that's correct. I see the CRC. And my question is if you want to turn on your camera or not, because it's off right now.
Yeah.
You want to leave it like that because it's off. Okay.
No, well, actually, I tried, but it says that I cannot start my video because the host has stopped it. So.
Okay, let me try it. And wow, that should work now. Okay.
No, okay.
We see you. Great.
Okay. So on the first slide is just content. So I would like to give you a very short introduction to our company, who we are, what we are doing, how we can help you with our products. And the most important part comes afterwards, why use CRC products in retail maintenance. A couple of words of the added values which CRC as a company and CRC products themselves can offer to you on the field, on the spot of our maintenance jobs. And some main retail maintenance product groups, namely cleaners, lubricants, and anti-corrosion products, which you might find useful and most frequently used in situations like in retail maintenance. CRC, the company, CRC's history began in Pennsylvania in a garage back in the late 50s as corrosion reaction consultants. Basically, that's where CRC comes from, with a single product. It was called CRC corrosion inhibitor. It was a multi-purpose lubricant, just like these days WD-40. Today, CRC is a global supplier of chemical specialty products, manufacturing over 2,000 different products to meet the unique needs of industrial, automotive, electrical, plastic processing, aviation, marine, and hardware markets. Our corporate headquarters is still in Pennsylvania, and our European operations have their headquarters in Zeele, Belgium, ever since the early 60s. What you should really know in some short buzz sentences, if I may say so, about CRC, that we are a global leader in production of high-quality chemical maintenance, repair, and operation products. We are a multi-brand company, so apart from Kontakt, Chemie, and CRC Green, what we called our industrial range, we produce Amber Seal, Servicol, KF, Action Can, Q20 products only in Europe and EMEA area, so Europe, Middle East, and Africa. But globally, we are active in over 80 countries with our distributors or our affiliates. And we are having something like 20 different brands, which are basically available some certain designated spots of the world. We have a very wide range of products for all segments of the industry. Namely, in case of SOS Electronic, the most important, of course, is the electrical business. But as I mentioned before, we are offering products for aviation, welding, metalworking, polymer processing, food, pharma, cosmetic industry, etc. So really, we try to be a one-stop shop for all the needs of maintenance chemicals to all our partners and through them, the end users. We have a very strong commitment to environmental and issues and workplace safety, which means in a nutshell that we are trying to make our products as safe to both the environment and the health of the workers who are actually using our products. Without giving up on quality and effectiveness of the products. Mostly these products are dangerous in a way, flammable, irritative, harmful, etc. but this is because the chemicals or the ingredients which we are using to our products, and just as it's not a unique thing to CRC, but wherever you find these products in chemical industry, these are handling dangerous chemicals, but we try to find a good trade-off, a good compromise between effectiveness and safety. We develop and sell mostly technical aerosols, so most of our products are accessible in an aerosol format. There's something like 90% of our total turnover globally is done in aerosols. That doesn't mean, of course, that the products which either the application or the customer or the market itself requires in some other packaging, like 1 liter, 20 liter, 5 liter pairs, or even 200 liter drums. Some of the products are accessible. Probably the most important thing you should know about CRC when you start using CRC, and you will see it for yourself, that CRC products offer cost-saving possibilities to you through the added value and the reliable, constant high quality of the materials we are using. Efficiency increasing, you will notice, because of some technical issues which we are trying to incorporate into our products, and safety improving products. So with our products, you save money, your efficiency will increase, and you can create a safe workplace environment for your customers. About the added values, really quickly, because I chose to show you more products than discuss things about technical issues. But again, if you have any questions regarding any of it, just let me know. CRC products, as I mentioned, come mostly in aerosol format. It's easy to use, easy to store, easy to carry around. It's safe for environment and health because the aerosol format itself was basically developed to offer the customers a format where dangerous chemicals can be used in a safe way. And of course, it's very, very handy for all the maintenance people or the technical people using these kind of products. As I also mentioned, CRC is, or at least we are trying to be, a one-stop shop for all your retail maintenance product needs. So really the portfolio is wide: cleaners, degreasers, lubricants, corrosion protective products, paints, adhesives, sealants, welding products, and some specialty products as well. So really what tasks may arise in maintenance, I'm sure that we can offer you a good solution, a good product. Our products comply to all EU and national legislations, of course. As I mentioned, our headquarters is in Belgium, some 60 kilometers from Brussels. So we comply with all the recommendations and all the legislative or regulatory affairs from the EU. To sum it up, with the use of CRC products on the retail maintenance field, you can save time, you can save money, increase your maintenance intervals, thus increase efficiency and increase safety. These symbols, which you can see on this page, are showing just some of the major technical innovations which we are using in our products. But later on, product by product, I will discuss it in more details. One thing I would like to show you on the next slide is a short video about the efficiency and really one of the most important features of most of our products, where we offer you and your customers and the end users cost saving and efficiency increasing possibilities. Let's hope it starts. Basically, this I don't know. I can be heard.
Yes,
during the video.
Hear. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, what you see here is that in this level of the chemistry, of the chemical technology, there are no wonders. A manufacturer can play with two things in case of an aerosol: what to fill in the can and how much to fill in the can. As I mentioned, the what part of this question, CRC always using high quality, reliable materials. So our products are very effective, very safe to use, with great efficiency. The other part is how much. In an aerosol, there are two things, propellant gas and the active product. Of course, you and your end users need active product. The propellant gas, like propane, butane, is just there to be so that we are able to use the product, to get the product out of the can. Wherever the technology allows us, we use carbon dioxide instead of propane, butane in our aerosols, which means that instead of having to put at least 30 to 40% of propellant gas, we put a maximum of 5% of the propellant gas into our cans. So which means that's where you can see this logo right in the upper right corner of the slide. Wherever you see this logo on our product, on the technical data sheets, or on our web, or in the catalogs, it shows that that particular product is equipped or is propelled by CO2, which is non-flammable. We can call it less harmful to environment. So another step towards to environmental friendliness and safety. But most importantly, in terms of cost efficiency, it shows that it has at least 40% more active product, which you really need, which you really want to use per can. Okay, this is something which you have to experience for yourself. Please try use our product, compare it to the seemingly cheap aerosols of the competitors propelled by propane, butane, and you will see it for yourself. At the end of the day, just like you just saw in the video, you will find yourself using a lot less aerosol cans. So this was just one of the most important technical things which I really wanted to share with you. Now, getting to more specifically to products which you can use, which is more interesting, I think, at this moment for us. The first and the biggest group is different cleaners and degreasers. Cleaning, okay, everybody know what cleaning means, is there to remove all kind of environmental soilings and contamination from machine parts, surfaces, in order to increase operating time, keep the factory set performance of the machinery, keep an aesthetic and a hygienic working or shopping environment. Easy to understand. Nobody likes to work in dirty conditions, and also in dirty conditions where dust, dirt, grease, oil, or any kind of contamination are involved. It can have a negative effect on the productivity of the machines or the usability of the machines. CRC offers a wide range of cleaners, water-based, solvent-based cleaners, precision cleaners for electronic, cleaning wipes, dry cleaners, everything. As you can see in the image, I try to show just where you can use our products in the retail environment. I tried to put as much information on one slide as possible. I know from presentation point of view that might not be the best option, but what I had in mind just to give you really the buzzwords per product, but later on these slides will be available to you through SOS Electronic. You can get in touch with the marketing or Denisa just to find out the way, but this will be available for you for longer or deeper if you want to absorb yourself in more details. The first cleaner which I chose is a water-based, eco-friendly, universal cleaning concentrate. Basically, it's called ECO Complex Blue. It is dilutable, so it can be used in a wide variety of cleaning situations. You can clean counter desks, counters, desks, floors, walls, either manually, or it can be used in mop floor cleaning machines, because it has a very controlled foaming action. It has international food grade approval, so it's NSF-A registered product, so it can be used in food, pharma, and cosmetic areas. So where cosmetics are sold or stored or used or produced, or foodstuff or pharmaceuticals. So in the retail sectors, it can be widely used all over the place, basically without any limitations. It's very effective against grease, oil kind of contaminations, nicotine, blood. So, for example, it will be a very nice and effective and safe, above all safe, cleaner, for example, in retail sector where meat is either packed, either the food stuff is packed locally, for example, in a food store, or it's processed or just sliced, whatever. But it's strong enough to be able to use in machine parts, forklifts, engines, etc. It's available in ready-to-use format in a trigger spray, which is quite handy and can be carried around easily through the maintenance. But it's also available in dilutable version in 5-liter pails. This was the first one. The second one, which is or should be or could be very interesting to us all in these times when COVID is still around, and as far as we know from the news, it's most probably we should be ready to have COVID around us for quite some time. Multi-surface Citro cleaner is a very effective alcohol-based with a very high alcohol content cleaner and contaminant remover, a 2-in-1 product, so it cleans and disinfects. So it physically removes bacteria, viruses, and fungus from all washable and solid surfaces like metal, stone, plastic, fabrics, glass, ceramic. So really, it's a very versatile product. It's easy to use. Just spray and go, so you don't need any wiping, any rinsing afterwards. It leaves the treated surfaces clean, dry, and residue free, and also germ free. As you can see, the where to use section, it can be from working clothes, shoes, containers, tanks, door handles, locks. So it was really specifically designed for the use on high touch point surfaces, which in retail these days is a key issue for the cleaning and disinfecting of all those areas, all those surfaces where many people daily are there and touching things like scanners, locks, armrests, buttons, desks. So really, it's a really versatile product. And I think these days with COVID around, or just a simple seasonal flu is coming over, also, it's a very useful product of us all. It's available in 500-meter aerosol version. As you can see, it is propelled by CO2. So it's really giving you a maximum content as possible. The next one is a specific cleaner and the greaser and surface treatment products. It's called Inox Clean. It can be used and it's suggested for all shiny surfaces, inox, so stainless steel, aluminum, chrome, and even PVC, especially in food areas of the retail sectors. They call it over the belt surfaces are mostly made of stainless steel, and for the treatment and cleaning and preparation and protection of these areas, this product is really a very effective and safe product. Also, it has an NSF registration, so it can be used in food, pharma, and cosmetic areas, in sales rooms, stores, processing areas, whenever foodstuff or the packaging of the foodstuff are involved. It's very effective against water motes, fingerprints, dust, lime, so all the usual grime which you can find in these areas. And also, what is important, it leaves a protective barrier, a protective film on the treated surface for a long-term protection against decontamination and to keep the original shiny aspect of the surface. Very useful product, especially in food and pharmaceutical areas where, as I said earlier, this way, racks, displays, workbenches, and tabletops are mostly made out of stainless steel. The next very important and also one of our best-selling product in the range is a Label Off Super, which is a specific product designed for the quick and effective removal of all kinds of labels, paper labels, plastic labels, really quickly, effectively. It is a solvent-based product, very strong and very effective against, just as I mentioned, paper labels, plastified labels and stickers, adhesives and glue remains, tree resin, chewing gum, tar, and other sticky substances for basically most of the surfaces. Normally, we don't have any problems with plastics, or the most commonly used plastics, especially in the retail sectors. But since it's a very strong solvent, some most sensitive plastics like polycarbonates or ABS might be damaged by the excessive use of this label of product. So this compatibility should be checked on plastic, but in metal, carton, paper, it causes no problem. And also it is an NSF registered product, so it has a international food grade approval, so it can be freely used in food, pharmaceutical, cosmetic areas. Stickers from drums, cans, cardboard boxes, identification labels on shelves, drawers, price tags, price labels, and any adhesives and label residues on labeling machines, etc. In retail sector, most probably all of you could see in the modern retail, when the customer has to weight the groceries in the food sector, there are scales openly freely used for weighting the customer's products, and there is a sticker machine or the labeling machine attached to it. What you could normally see there, a lot of unused or wrongly printed tickets are just there all over the place, sticking around. These must be removed. Also, this is a very safe and effective way to use it. And also, just as I mentioned, one of the most important things is it has a food approval, so it can be used there without any risks. The next one, again, a product for the food and pharmaceutical environment. So wherever food and pharmaceutical products or packagings are handled, stored, or processed, it's called ECO Foam Cleaner. It's a water-based product. It creates a foam, so this makes it uniquely suitable for vertical surfaces, because it has a very strong, stable, non-dripping formula, so it stays in contact for longer period of time, even on vertical surfaces, so it won't run off, it won't drip. It's very effective. It's quite a strong solvent, so grease, oil, grime, even baked on deposits and other tough stains can be removed easily and quickly. It can be used on basically all hard surfaces, and especially effective if on grill racks, plates, oven racks, for the baked on deposits. So again, in retail, you can find in most of the food oriented retail stores their own local, well, I wouldn't call it bakery, but where the frozen bakery products are reheated and then baked on deposits should be removed at a certain intervals. ECO Foam Cleaner is a perfect product to do so, and especially as it is an NSF registered product, so it can be safely used in food environment. Getting a bit to the electronics, we offer a Flatcreen cleaner. Again, it creates some foam. Of course, it's not water-based because electronics involved. It has a very fast acting formula, food grade approval, so it can be used again in all food and pharma and cosmetic sectors or departments in the retail. Where any of these products are stored, handled, sold, demonstrated, etc. And all kind of touch screens, LCD, TFT monitors, displays, scanner glass, and basically all other glass surfaces can quickly and very effectively cleaned with a very safe product designed, as I mentioned earlier, for safe use in areas or in environment where foodstuff or packaging or pharmaceuticals or cosmetics are involved. Dry cleaners we also have in our offers. Basically, our far the best-selling items are coming from this range. Dry cleaners are basically there to remove dust, loose dirt, and any dry contaminants, small particles, and microscopic dust from all fine electronics and mechanical places, for that matter, where liquid solvents or either water-based or solvent-based liquids at all are not appropriate to use, so it should be avoided. The most important thing which gives you an extra safety using our products in terms of these dusters, that these are non-flammable. So what you can see on this page, the dust off range, dust of 67, which is our core product, dust of 360, dust of HS, means high flow, and the dust-free and dust-free turbo. These are non-flammable formulation, which gives you a high security even in the on-the-spot applications. All of these dusters offer a moisture and oil-free solution to do the dry cleaning, so no residues left over like in cases where compressed air cleaning are used. Also, most of them are equipped with extension tube for accurate cleaning procedures. And as I mentioned, and you can see all the references here are available in standard product, which is dust of 67, invertible version, dust of 360, which can be used even in an upside down position, which gives you on the spot more convenient, faster and safer use of the product, because normally if you are using an aerosol, no matter which aerosol, and it's propelled by propane butane, you have to use throughout the usage, the entire time of the usage, in a fairly upright position. Otherwise, only the propellant gas will escape. We, with this special valve system, which allows our customers to use our product even in upside or any kind of positions, give you extra safety to avoid these situations. And basically, these dry cleaners, as I mentioned, can be used to clean all kinds of electrical and electronic appliances where liquids cannot be used for, basically for safety reasons. So keyboards, electronic panels, small drives, micro switches, in ATMs or vending machines to clean all the electronics inside, and also the small moving parts, optic, precision instruments, all these things. And the two versions, dust-free 360 and the dust-free 360 turbo, they are NSF registered, so these can also be used in a food environment where foodstuff or pharmaceutical products are involved. The last of the cleaners are very handy multi-purpose wipes. No hazardous product, safe to environment, safe to your customer's health. It has a very high absorbency, so contamination stay in a wipe. So it offers a quick, effective cleaning wherever water or any kind of other cleaning facilities are not available. So this is basically a perfect product for every on-the-spot engineering jobs to do. It has a textured material, so it assists cleaning power. It's very convenient, simple and safe to use. It has a relatively big size, so even bigger surfaces can be covered. And it's very effective against a wide range of different contaminations, including adhesive, gasket residues, paint, silicone, ink, oil, grease, lubricants, basically from all hard surfaces. And since it's dermatologically tested, it is not only available to clean and degrease tools, metal, painted plastic, and basically all kinds of surfaces, but even after the maintenance job done, you can safely and effectively clean your hands and skin of all these greases and oils. And it leaves no residue, so it's very safe to use. It has a pail of 100 pieces, which is more like for workshop use, but the 50 pieces resealable tube version is really very handy and small enough to carry around for all your on-the-spot maintenance jobs on the field. Okay, we're getting again a bit closer to SOS Electronics core business, to the electronics. We have also a very wide range of precision cleaners. Most important ones are Kontakt Cleaner and Kontakt Cleaner Plus, which are excellent products to be used on the field when it comes to clean and maintain electrical contacts, relays, switches, printed circuit boards, connectors, generator terminals, all kind of electric appliances against flux traces, light oils, fingerprints, and other contamination. The basic product Kontakt Cleaner, which is again an NSF registered product, so can be used freely in food pharma areas like sales room, stores, and processing areas, which is a very effective cleaner. And Kontakt Cleaner Plus is a more advanced version of the base product, meaning that it not only cleans and deoxidizes, but it also has some lubrication power and anti-corrosion features. So it's more like a 3-in-1 product, which cleans, lubricates, and protects all these electrical connections. And basically, with the regular use of these products, you can improve the performance and reliability of all electronic equipment which are used in and around the retail sector, in ATMs, ATM machines, basically all electrical appliances, devices, or machinery. The last one is again an electronic cleaner, but a very special cleaner, a unique formulation, a unique precision cleaner, which can be used on surfaces or on electrical devices, which is still under electrical tensions, because all the aerosols which we've seen so far, and basically all the aerosol products which you are using in your household, in the office, or in working environment, should not be used or must not be used on live equipment, so equipments under electrical tension, because it can cause some problems. Even explosions or fire can hit in, or electric arches can be created. This particular cleaner, the NF, which stands for non-flammable electronic cleaner, is a totally non-flammable product, so it can be used. This is basically our only product, with the exception of the dusters, which can be used on electrically live equipment. So this can be very important in cases where the shutdown is either impossible or would be very expensive. For example, in alarm and signaling systems like generators, ATM machines, or sensors, important sensors, which for any reasons, either for safety reasons or cost efficiency reasons, cannot be or should not be shut down, but still a maintenance job should be done, then this product is the perfect product to be used. These were the most important cleaners. You will see later on that the two other main topics, the lubrication products or lubricants and the corrosion protectors, we are going to have a lower number of products introduced to you. The reason is that all maintenance jobs, cleaning, degreasing, are far the most important. Just to give you an example, the total turnover in CRC globally, something like 65% is done in different kind of cleaners and degreasers, because maintenance starts with cleaning and ends with cleaning, but cleaning, degreasing is always the most important part. Our second main topic is lubricating, so lubricants. We use lubricants either in our households or during our leisure time, or even in working environment, just to improve the smoothness of motion of one surface over another, to facilitate the movement of moving, sliding, rolling parts, to avoid wear of the machine parts, just to save cost and try to use the parts as long as possible, and to avoid friction, thus save energy and keep the efficiency of the products of the machinery. Just like in case of cleaners, CRC offer a wide range of different lubricants, light lubricants, lubricating oils, pastes and pasts, precision lubricants for electronics, heavy duty lubricants for outside or in very difficult conditions, and even dry lubricants. Also, you will find that lubricating is really important to keep all the moving parts as effective and as reliable as you should have, and just to set back to the normal factory defaults of those products. I chose one of the most versatile products, 556, which is a universal maintenance fluid. Just to put it really bluntly, it is like WD-40, or more like the industrial strength version of WD-40 with a Teflon additive package, which makes it even more effective against all kinds of frictions. It penetrates quickly, it lubricates and restores smooth action of all moving parts, displaces moisture of all electrical systems as well. It deblocks corroded, dried in, seized parts and fasteners. It stops squeaks. It leaves a thin protective film that will prevent the corrosion to attack all your valuable metal surfaces. And of course, as a good lubricant, it protects against wear and tear and friction. Where to use? Basically everywhere where lubrication, protection and penetration is needed and the light oil is enough. So 556 is of course not good and not suitable for heavy duty applications, but in retails, like in vending machines, in the case of forklifts, in case of the smaller devices and equipments which are frequently or generally used around the retail environments, this product will do the job very effectively and of course in a safe way. Also, the second important lubricant in the retail area should be some sort of a silicone, because whereas 556 is a beautiful product and very effective product where metal to metal connections should be protected against wear, tear and friction, the silicone can be used on those occasions where not only or not at all metal surfaces are involved. So what I mean is the lubrication of different materials. So when, for example, metal and plastic is sliding on each other, or plastic to plastic, most importantly. Just like all the silicones, it has a very wide temperature range, so it can either be used in refrigerating houses or refrigerator parts of the retailers or the back of the retailers. It's colorless, odorless, long-lasting, non-flammable for extra safety. It electrically insulates, non-conductive, of course, so can be freely used in electrical environment as well. It protects plastics and rubbers from fading for ultraviolet rays and cracking and discoloration of the plastic surfaces, displaces and seals out water and moisture. As you can see, we have different on the left side of the of the slide. We offer different sort of silicones. I would say the most widely used is the simple silicone, which has an NSF approval, so can be used again in food, pharma, and cosmetics areas like the sales room, stores, and processing areas. The other silicone is just if I may put it this way, a simple silicone without any special registrations, but still just as effective, because all our silicones are made high quality synthetic blend of silicone oils, most likely. And so basically it can be used wherever any other materials are involved in moving parts, in mechanisms like coin mechanism, plastic drives and sliding mechanisms in the ATMs or the vending machines. So the protection and maintenance of rubbers can be carried out with these products, as I mentioned, freely used in our environment. As you can see on the side, that the food grade silicone is equipped with a special spray head. It's called Permalock. It offers even extra safety because food products can be involved. And this particular product has an NSF H1 registration, which means that this silicone of ours equipped with the Permalock system can be used in an environment where the accidental contact with food or foodstuff or pharmaceutical products can happen. So it can be used in all segments, in all areas in the retail without any limitation, even in and around the food handling stores, warehouses, processing desks, etc. The last part and product group is anti-corrosion products, which are there to protect your valuable metal structures and electronic appliances against humidity, water damage, oxidation, and all forms of corrosion, because it will damage and render useless after a while of all your metal structures. CRC, as you could get used to it slowly, offers again a wide range of anti-corrosion products, simple water repellent products for temporary corrosion protectors, long-term corrosion inhibitors, conformal coatings, paints, varnishes. So all these products. I chose one particular product which might be useful. I wouldn't say it's a generally or very widely used product in retail, but under certain circumstances, it can be very useful. 226 product is a very effective water repellent product. So it can protect your electronic devices against electronic malfunction due to water penetration, humidity, condensation, or corrosion. So if you have to maintain, if you have to repair electronic devices which were exposed to too much humidity for any reasons, or water damage or floods, etc., these products is a perfect way to seal out water and humidity, remove the current leaks, and repairs all the humidity left over any kind of water damages. So again, it leaves a protective film against further corrosion and oxidation. So in special circumstances where your electronic and electric devices, equipments, or machinery are exposed to too much humidity or must be operated under a corrosive environment, this can be a very useful product to set back the performance of your electronic to the factory default. So it can be used in electromechanical assemblies, control assemblies, aggregates, all electrical contact, printed circuit boards, coin mechanisms, and fine mechanisms, wherever water damage can occur or too much humidity is involved. And also just a family, more like than one product, that CRC offers under Kontakt Chemie range a wide range of different conformal coatings. Conformal coatings are basically some sort of lacquers based either on acryl or urethane or some other or silicone mainly. These are the most important. We don't have any water-based ones, but they shield the printed circuit boards. The film protects all kind of electrical devices, electrical panels, or even some metal surfaces or plastic surfaces against the most aggressive environmental impacts, like again too much humidity, corrosive environment, high temperatures, too much and too sudden temperature changes, dust, and other contaminations. Each of them has some specific advantages over each other and can be used in different surroundings or different environments. It really depends on the certain environment within the retail areas where to protect your electronics. Basically, they all act as protective varnish. As I mentioned, the plastic 70 and 70 Super can also be used as a universal protective coating, a protective layer on any surface like metal, paper, housing, or furniture to protect them from aggressive environment or accidental exposure to high humidity, heat, corrosion, etc. So a very useful range to protect your valuable electronics on the field in the retail areas. So basically these were quickly, I really do hope that it was informative enough. And as I mentioned, if you have any questions, I'm here to give you all the answers. Most probably I will be able, but you can find detailed product information on SOS Electronics website or CRC's website. Please go check and ask your consultants at SOS Electronics, or you can contact directly myself or CRC if you need any further information on the products themselves, technical questions, application questions, or if you just have a problem which you want to solve or you seek to solve with some chemicals like CRC, just give us a chance, give our products a chance, and go and see for yourself that CRC is really the right solution for you. So I thank you very much for your attention. And like I said, if you have any questions, just fire away. I'm here to answer it, so at least try to answer. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. I think I received some questions, but Martin, I give you a word and hand over the audience. Are you here with us?
Yes, I hear you, of course. I just wanted to maybe mention about availability of material safety data sheets in local languages, what is often a problem at competition products.
Mm-hmm. So basically, as far as I know, and normally it should be, all safety data sheets in all your languages where SOS Electronics is active can be accessed on your website. But if for any reason not, on CRC's website, without any limitations, everybody, either a distributor or sub-distributor or end user or companies, can access the safety data sheets of all of our products in all European languages and some other languages like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, etc. So if you have an environment where, for example, a Korean company needs a safety data sheet, we can help you with that as well. So these are freely available. And also you should know that whatever safety data sheets you find on CRC's website, these are always the most updated ones. So even if the date on the safety data sheet is showing 2017 or 2018, you can rest assured that this is the latest one, because CRC, when new changes are coming over and we must change something in our safety data sheets or any of our product documentations, we always try to work well in advance. So it might be that according to European legislation, you have the final deadline of 2021 to make all the changes on your safety data sheet, but most probably CRC will do it 1, 2, even 3 years before, because this is our core business. So we always try to be up to date, and at least one step ahead our competitors. Also, there is just one important feature and very useful feature on our website, again, freely and without any limitation, available to anybody. It's called My CRC, where you can register yourself. It takes 3 minutes, and you can get the list of the product. You can prepare the list of the products which you are interested in, if you are buying for CRC or Kontakt Chemie. And if once you registered, at a later stage, if the smallest of changes are made to any of our safety data sheets, even 1 point or 1 comma gets to another place, really, then you will get an automatic notification of the changes and the link to the new safety data sheet. So with this feature, with My CRC feature, you can be in possession of always the latest and most updated safety data sheets, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Okay, thank you. You mentioned a lot of languages and countries. While we are talking about chemistry, are there any restrictions while delivering abroad or crossing boards?
Well, I know, but normally the CRC industrial products, which SOS Electronics is representing, and Kontakt Chemie products, I know of no such limitations. Some of our products, depending on the volumes and depending on the packagings, fall into the category of ADR, but this is basically a matter of transportation. So forwarders and transporting companies should be aware of it, but there is no such limitations. I'm just thinking of if we have any products on our website which are not available in all these countries where SOS is active, but I think everything which you can find on our website under Kontakt Chemie and CRC Green product range are freely available. So no such limitations.
Thank you. One question from the audience. Electromotive and Electroclean 2 is the same product. Are we talking about the same?
Electromotive?
Electromotive and I will read you it in Hungarian. Electromotive és Electroclean 2 az ugyanaz a terméke.
Yeah, I understood. But the fact is that Electroclean is a CRC product. Electromotive, I don't know. Is it a CRC product?
I have no idea. That's the question from the audience.
No, well, okay, let me put it this way. Electroclean is a very good and very effective CRC degreaser, industrial degreaser. So basically, I chose not to show it in detail today because it's not really for retail applications, but it's a very effective degreaser. Electromotive, I don't know. So definitely not a CRC European product, CRC Europe product, so not from our portfolio. It might be that it uses CRC Australia or New Zealand or CRC the US, because we have some major differences in our portfolio, but I don't know this product. If I can get some data on it, or safety data sheets or technical data sheet, I can compare the two things together.
Okay. Martin?
Maybe one more question, whether CRC has some product to discharge anti-static charge, where foil is, for example, applicated, or some packaging lines, their static energy could be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have anti-static 100, which is a very easy to use, basically anti-static product. But also we have some special shielding products like Graphite 36 and EMV 35, which are specific coatings to protect basically all the surfaces which are treated against electrostatic discharge and electrostatic accumulation. So yes, we have. And also anti-static 100, it works in 2-in-1 products with a cleaner, and also it leaves as anti-static film afterwards. And it can be used basically on all surfaces, so plastic, metal, textile, so even curtains can, or certain textile materials can be covered and treated. These products are under the Kontakt Chemie range.
Yes.
Okay. Currently, I do not see any question in the chat. Just a huge welcome and thank you for a presentation. As usually, the recording will be available for everybody on demand. Also, the presentation, as Peter also said, that he will send it to us. So you are welcome to download it and find it on our pages or social media or in our newsletter. Peter, would you like to add something at the end of the presentation?
Well, I just again like to thank you for your attention, and I would like to encourage all the participants to try really CRC products, because we can do a lot of talks, we can show a lot of graphs and nice graphics and videos and animations, but you really have to see for yourself that using CRC products are really effective. So with the regular use of CRC high quality products, you will find yourself in a position to be able to save money, save time, increase your efficiency, and do all these things from that aspect under much safer conditions based on all the features of CRC products. So please try. try. That's the only way to see for yourself that real CRC offers you really added value, not just an aerosol.
Okay, thank you, Peter. Thank you for your time, for the presentation. We'll use it definitely. And thank you all for coming and being and staying here with us. It's a Friday, so enjoy it and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you very much again. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.